Dealing with bullies doesn't have to be a nightmare. I've got proven strategies that can change everything for you and your kids. Dealing with bullies at school has never been easier, and I'm about to share most effective strategies that you can use right now. Did you know that 1 in 5 students report being bullied at school? That is a staggering statistic that really puts the matter front and center. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gezani Sikuni. Today we're diving into a very important topic, bullying at school in 2024. With everything going on in our world right now, it is crucial that we talk about this issue and how we can tackle it together. So let's get started. Bullying is not just one thing. It comes in all shapes and sizes. We've got verbal bullying where someone throws nasty comments on your way. Then there is physical bullying, which is all about unwanted shove or punch. Let us not forget cyberbullying, which can feel like a whole different beast since it follows you everywhere, even in your home through social media and messaging apps. The impact of this behavior can be devastating. They can lead to anxiety, depression, and even affect student ability to focus and succeed in school. It is not just about the moment of hurt. It can linger and affect someone's mental health in long term. We need to address these challenges head on, and that starts by recognizing that bullying is just more than a phase. It is a serious issue that we need to deal with. Allow me to indicate that school bullying can occur either inside or outside of school. It can occur in different parts of the school, which include the following: classrooms, bathrooms, school grounds, school buses, and the classrooms. Parents and educators must stay vigilant and always look for the warning signs and attempt to address problems quickly. Let us now look at the warning signs that victims of bullying might display. Sudden decreased interest in school. Sudden loss of interest in favorite school activities. Sudden decrease in quality of schoolwork. A learner wanting the parents to take him or her to school instead of riding the bus or walking by himself or herself to school. Suddenly prefers the company of adults. Frequent illness such as headaches and stomach aches. Sleeping issues such as nightmares and sleeplessness. Comes home with unexplained scratches, bruises, and torn clothing. Talks about avoiding certain areas of the school or neighborhood. Suddenly becomes moody, angry, or irritable. Seeks wrong friends in wrong places, e.g. drug users or gangs. Talks about being sad, anxious, and depressed. Wants to stay home on weekends. Talks about suicide. Let us now dive into what parents can do to curb bullying. For a behavior to be labeled as bullying, it has to be persistent and intentionally designed to frighten or hurt your child. Remember, the bully has control over your child. Assure children that you will immediately investigate and report the issue to the principal or senior teacher. Check if your child needs to avoid certain areas on school property at certain times. Suggest that your school increases supervision in the high-risk areas where your child has to go. Encourage your child to talk to an adult, such as a supportive teacher, every day to provide an update on the mistreatment. Be sensitive to the fact that your child might feel embarrassed or ashamed. Find out what happened, who was involved, where and when it happened, and keep a record of this information. Express confidence that you, the adult at school, and your child will be able to find a solution. Ask your child to express his or her thoughts and feelings about what happened. Let your child know that it is normal to feel hurt, fear, and anger. Avoid being a fix-it dad or mom by calling the bully's parents. Most of the times, this action is not effective. However, not all parents of bullies respond in a protective manner. Don't tell your child to retaliate. It is against the rules, and retaliation frequently makes the bullying worse and more persistent. Don't tell your child to ignore the bully. Most of the time, ignoring doesn't work. Teach your child to be assertive, not aggressive. Involve your child in activities inside and outside school. Involvement in activities he or she enjoys increases the chances of high-quality friendships. Monitor your child's whereabouts and his or her friendships. Watch for signs of depression and anxiety in your child, and do not hesitate to seek professional counseling. And lastly, do not give up. Let us now look at strategies that schools can apply to combat bullying in schools. Make sure that an adult knows what is happening to their children. Enforce anti-bullying laws as part of the code of conduct for learners. Make it clear that bullying is never acceptable. Recognize that bullying can occur at all levels within the school. Hold a school conference day or forum devoted to bullying or victim problems. Let us now dive into the consequences of bullying. Number 1, absenteeism and fear of attending school. Number 2, feeling of inferiority. Number 3, self-esteem problems. Number 4, social problems. Number 5, feeling of loneliness. Number 6, communication problems. Number 7, depression. Number 8, struggle to achieve academically. Number 9, some victims commit suicide. Number 11, rule breaking and antisocial behaviors. Number 12, risk of criminal behavior in future. I want to share a story that really hits home. A friend of mine, let's call him Makungu, he faced bullying throughout his primary school days. He was constantly teased for his appearance and completely felt isolated. One day he decided to reach out to the teacher who has always been kind to him. That teacher helped him to connect with a support group where he met others who were going through the same thing. With time, Makungu not only found his voice but built incredible friendships. His experience taught him that there's always strength in seeking help and you are truly not alone in your struggles. So let's recap. Bullying is a serious issue that affects many students today. We have talked about different types of bullying and how it can impact mental health. But the good news is there are effective strategies we can use to combat this problem. I would like to hear from you. Share your experiences with bullying in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community where we can learn from each other. If you liked this video, don't forget to click on the subscribe button so that you can get a notification whenever we release a new video in future. Thanks for watching. Take care.